Good afternoon, Internet. Sunday afternoon, Sleepy Sunday, which means more Guild Wars. I had started doing Guild Wars every other week because I was starting to get a little bit tired of it, but I feel like I'm ready to be back in here today. Although I'm not going to be doing anything fancy today. I am at the point in factions where I need to grind out 10,000 Kurzick faction before they'll let me progress the story. Although I'm apparently not doing too bad. I'm almost at the halfway mark already. So pretty low key. I'm just going to continue doing a couple of quests. Quests get me, I think, to like around 7 or 8k. And then after that, I just need to do some like repeatable stuff. So that is really all that's going on today. Yeah, I'll bring Devona. Domination. Bring Brutus. There. That ought to take care of everything, and then, let's see. Ferndale. Charting the forests. I'll get outside here and I'll see what quests are where. I know I've got some to like go to different outposts, which is probably what I'll have to do next. All right. Oops. Distic Endeavor is way down there. Scored Wallow. Oh, you know what? That's 1,000 points right there. Let me go do this one. It means going back into Arborstone. But at least I can go in to the explorable zone and not have to deal with the mission itself. I do remember, it's been a little while, but I do remember the Arborstone mission never used to give me trouble, or not that much trouble. But when I was streaming it a couple weeks ago, I think I had to like restart like 3 times. Was having a rough time. All right, this is the outpost. Factions does this weird thing where it's like there's a town, but then there's an outpost right before the explorable areas. It does this a couple of times. Always confuses me a little bit. Yeah. Where's the, hang on. Oh, there it is. The portal was over here. Okay, got it. Never mind. It's a good thing I wasn't planning on using my brain today. Alright, let's see. Any of you guys... No, I'm not interested in blessings. I feel like that kind of goes against the iron challenge a little bit. Oh, I do need to clear out my inventory. Before I did want to note this, is I did get this goofy staff, bow staff of communing, requires earth magic, but is ritualist communing +1. That is a really weird mix. Let's see. I don't think I need anything here. So yeah, just gonna sell Sell, sell, sell. Oh, although, actually, the Warden Horns I will salvage for bone. Because at some point I do want to go back to the armor merchant in the city and get new masks. Or more masks, I should say. Alright, we're going this way. No Wardens of Earth? Alright, cool. I don't expect the explorable area will give me nearly as much trouble as the mission did. For one main reason is that I don't need to protect NPCs. Like, what's it, Danica and I think Menlo in the mission. Protect the Stone Singers from raiding Luxon forces. Okay. And not sure why it's having me go here. There's nothing here. I guess it's patrol and protect. Hey Pazu, welcome in. How you doing today? It is a very quiet, sleepy day over here. I'm at the part of factions where I can't progress until I gather like 10,000 faction, which just means doing a number of side quests and some repeatable stuff. Kind of the most boring part of this game, sadly. Rather than proving our worth to the Kurzicks by doing missions or anything, it's like, no, just earn a bunch of stuff. Oh, there's a real risk of over aggro here. So yeah, I'm currently doing this quest where I just have to protect this one NPC. Oh, obstructed, yeah. What about this one? Should be able to hit this guy. Yep, there we go. Well, not just this one, there's a number of guys throughout this map. So I have to pretty much go all over the map. Protect a bunch of individual guys from attacks. Occasionally, a couple of people. There's a few guys down here that need protection. Wait, get back into a tighter ball. Tighter ball. They would not reform into a tighter ball. Oh, there they would. Right as my splinter wore out, of course. Oh well. Ooh, they're hitting us a little bit. Oh, but they're pretty well wiped. Okay, cool. Now, to the Stone Singers. Oh, that's right, and I have my new pet white tiger, Iron Donut. He's currently at level 13, so slowly leveling him up. Luxon Monk coming in. Got some guys from the other side. Alright, who's over here? An assassin. Another assassin. Oh, we've got a couple of guys from all different directions. Aha, this group has a monk. Had a monk. Alright. That group down. What the? Oh. Stone Scale Kieran raised a minion, and the minion aggroed us. Therefore, we aggro the whole group. That's a bummer. I was hoping to not have to deal with this group. Not that they'll hurt, just that they're just a little annoying is all. An unnecessary fight. Alright. We can go up this way. So yeah, the amount of faction I'm farming, actually, hopefully not that big of a deal. I'm apparently already halfway to the goal, or almost halfway. Although there's a part of me that wonders, yeah, about maybe I should be doing these quests maybe in hard mode. Because in hard mode, like when you run into bosses, you get extra faction. Maybe on the remaining quests, maybe I'll try hard mode just to get a little bit extra faction as I go. Oh, minion for you. Although, one of the other... Yep, this one raised a minion. Oh well. Not that the minions are a huge deal. Again, they're just an irritant. I don't need to go that way. Kurzick test. Oh shoot, I don't have any Kurzick keys. How much money do I have? I've got 10k on me. I mean, I don't want to bankrupt myself on keys for chests. I've got a number of Cantha. I've got 2 keys for the main city. But that I haven't used yet. But I'll be going back to the city at some point, so I'm sure those will get used. Alright. Alright. Now where to? Minions? No, don't. I don't need the minion menu. Not sure exactly which way. Get through that way, or should I go this way? Kind of thinking I should go this way. A little bit more direct. Theory. Blurred vision. I don't think I'm hitting anything on this one due to blurred vision. Seeing an awful lot of misses. But that's okay. That's why I've got minions. Or not minions. Henchmen. They'll do the work that I cannot. Oh, I can't go that way. Unnecessary fight. Alright. Although, let's see. I am actually not sure. We shall see. I don't know if I need to go like back and up and across. But yeah, we'll see. Well, Splinter worked out well on that group. They stayed nicely balled up. Nope, this doesn't look passable either. Alright, I think I need to head back and around. Alright, hug this edge and then see. Wow, the world no longer has favor of the gods. Usually, seems to me usually favor, you know, is up most of the time these days. I have to fight this group. I don't know if I need to fight this group, but... Hey, Seymour! Yeah, the old Splinter Barrage. Yeah, I was just fighting a group where, you know, Kieran and Dragon Moss, and they remained nicely balled up the whole time. I got some nice numbers. Not this time, but... They can't always be nice balls. It's, things taken out of context. Missed out on Urgot. Oh, Urgaz, yeah. And I haven't run Urgot. I had like a team build, like a hero team build for doing Urgos. I never really did it, you know, with a group of people. Well, that's not true. I think I've done it like 2 or 3 times. But Urgos was always such a commitment, you know. Open room, 20 mobs. Yeah. Oops. The very first time, and I've relayed the story before, the very first time that I tried to do Urgos was in the group, you know, a guild group, and we were all, you know, well known, you know, as, you know, older players. We all have lives, we all have commitments and everything. And Urgos was always kind of a scary one to do because it was a little bit longer at the time. You know, back in the day where they'd say, yeah, it takes about like 4 hours or so to do. Now you can be done, you know, with like henchmen or heroes builds and all that stuff. You can do it in like 2 hours. But back then it was a greater commitment. And I finally tried it. I finally was able to block out enough time in my day. It's like, okay, I've got 7 or 8 hours to work with, because I knew it's like we're all gonna get hit with random interruptions. You know, some people have kids or whatever, but we'll generally be online. We did have to take a lot of breaks for various reasons. The run ended up being, yeah, about 8 hours long, and I literally had to leave right at the very end. And I was one of the Edge of Extinction Rangers, too. I felt so bad. But it wasn't a thing where I was just going to be able to pause and be back in half an hour, an hour. It's like, no, I had to be gone for several hours at that point. I felt really, really bad about that. Runners could do a 30 minutes. Oh, that's right. There are solo run builds for it. I keep forgetting about that. Yeah, the old time. Yeah, the old times. It was always kind of the classic problem, you know, with doing like big raids or anything. It's like just blocking out the time to do any of that. You know, as a result, I honestly didn't do too many. I very rarely ran Underworld, or even Fissure of Woe. I didn't do very often. You know, even though those are, you know, were much more baked down, you know, 2-hour experiences, I was always a little wary of starting up one of those. Fissure of Woe now is like dirt simple, you know, there's not a whole lot to it. And I know a lot of people will load up like a number of people all with solo builds so they can all split up and go do, you know, the different quests. They can all solo the quests at the same time. And clear it all much faster, which is pretty cool. It seems like a lot of what? I'm spacing out on the class. Nightfall. Oop, oh shit! That guy got a dervishes. And dervish is funny. It's a class that I just never really vibed with very well. I mean, I respect it, but all the maintaining enchantments, strategically losing enchantments, all that stuff, always felt a little fussy. I couldn't really deal with it. Now speedrunners, and can access. Oh yeah, the deep. That was one. you know, Mike, that experience that I had of Urgos, you know, doing this 8-hour run, you know, on Urgos, only to have me have to bail at the last minute because real life soured me on ever trying to do the deep until recently, until last couple of years, you know, and I finally did it. And the irony being, the deep is much faster, much easier. But Fissure Woe and Underworld, poor runs, you like Canaxe and Urgos. See, that's the thing with Urgos, is Urgos feels like an elite mission. You're right there. Fissure of Woe really does not feel like an elite dungeon anymore. I mean, you can take henchmen into it and do it. Like not even, you know, not even hero builds, just regular henchmen. So it's Fissure of Woe is more along the lines of like Tomb of the Primeval Kings. Now I always loved Tomb of the Primeval Kings. That was probably always my favorite dungeon. Oh, there was a monk over here this whole time. I didn't even realize. Me paying attention. The deep was always more easy. The deep and Urgos are elite missions like Tombs, yeah. Tombs, see, the funny thing, I feel Tombs is, I feel, harder than Fissure of Woe. It's both easier and harder. The mobs themselves aren't bad, but it's very, very easy to get overwhelmed. You know, because of all like the grasping pop-ups and everything. If you don't watch your step, it's really, really easy to get overwhelmed. Especially in the first room, you know, because it's such a small room. The area is closer, yeah. Yeah, when I think Guild Wars dungeons, it's like, I think, you know, Tomb of the Primeval Kings, you know, comes to mind. Fissure of Woe does, I suppose, more as a farming thing than anything else. Oh, there's... Oh, I don't need to deal with that group. I always quite liked in... Eye of the North, I liked Arachne's Haunt and Frostmaw's Burrows. Or Frostmaw's Burrow, I should say, singular. I always liked those. I still remember the first time I ran Frostmaw's, you know, I didn't know anything about it. I just wandered in there. I happened to have the afternoon free. I had no idea what was going to be in there, and ended up spending the afternoon in there, like, you know, 2 or 3 hours. And it's not that hard of a dungeon, but first time figuring it out, you know, learning about worm bile the hard way, you know. You fell a lot of times on the second room when you go in, boom, yeah. The second one, I've gotten lulled into a false sense of security on the second. It's like I'll get going. It's like, yeah, I'll initially be minding my step. It's like, okay, this is fine. We're going, it's okay, and then all of a sudden I'll forget to watch my step somewhere and end up paying for it. Exiles dungeon? Exiles? Oh, you mean Slaver's Exile? Slaver's Exile is another one that I kind of enjoy. You're right, it is a pain in the ass. You know, needs to be a little bit of preparation for that one. But I kind of enjoy that one. I should say I enjoy some of the dungeon, you know, because Slavers is like, what, 4 dungeons? I don't care for the Duncan fight at all. Really. Oops. Yeah, I saw Donut was going down. Too late. I don't care for Duncan's dungeon too much, but the other ones I feel are okay. Like Selvatarm and the double dungeon, what was it? Thomas and Rand. Hang on. You know, I might as well just go around. I really don't want to deal with that. There's a big group over there that's got a couple of Wardens of Earth, and Wardens of Earth can absolutely wreck me. Oh, okay. We're doing this again. The elite missions of Nightfall. Well, I remember Domain of Anguish, and I was never a very good DOA farmer. I don't think I ever did get any tormented weapons. Never did really bother with that. I also kind of didn't even really like the look of most of them, so I was like, eh, why bother? You know, I've since learned how to do some of the DOA runs, and if the mood strikes me, they're fun and okay, but the mood doesn't usually strike me. So need to make a lot of missions. You go for the boss. That's why Urgos in the Deep. Oh, yeah. What was the thing with DOA? Because DOA, you're farming gemstones, and if you go linearly, like, through all the different rooms, you would progressively get more and more gems as a reward. So you'd start out in one room, you'd finish the one room, get one gem. Then the second room you go to, you'd get 2 of the next gem, etc. The one that I always had trouble with in Domain of Anguish was the Foundry of Failed Creations. That one, it was, I would over aggro way too easy on that one. Is that group upstairs? Yep, that group is moving. DOA clear the boss's 5 rooms and then the boss. Yeah, that's right. There was and you know what? I think I've only ever fought that final boss once. Like once ever, period. I would go in and do farming runs. You know, just clear the rooms. But not really oh. Yeah, I aggroed. I just clear the rooms, but not really deal with the final boss. Mainly because the farming builds I had were like more about clearing the rooms, and you couldn't really use it for beating the final boss. The purple monkey? Yeah, I don't remember his name. I mean, I'm sure you'll say the name and I'll be like, oh, yeah. Oh, wait. It starts with an M, wasn't it? I don't remember. Oh, wait, was that it? See Count Zuhelzer. Oh, wait, and we already also did something else. Oh, kill 3 different forest creatures. Oh, alright. Yeah, I want to say Malekith keeps going through my head, but it's like, no, Malekith was Elden Ring. Hey, Amorphous, welcome in. I'm cheating. I'm gonna go out and look right now.
Boy, you're now second best in the family.
Hey, Amorphous, welcome in. Malix. Yeah, Malix the Unyielding. That was what it was. Thank you, Seymour. You managed to get it before I looked it up. Yeah, Morpus, welcome in. Thank you very much for the resub. How are you doing today? I'm very much not doing anything exciting today, sadly. It's just doing some faction quests.
I told you, don't worry. I'll just go and get some fresh air and be eaten by a monster.
That's right, you're on your holiday. How's your holidays going? Is it? Whoa, camera clipping. I hope you're relaxing suitably well. There's a guy. Oh, he's right around the corner here. Oh, follow-up quest. Lots of sleeping, eating, hanging around with old friends. Sounds perfect. Sounds like an excellent vacation. Man, now I want vacation. Damn it, Amorphous, you make me want vacation now. Good to see you again, you know. The samples you brought me have proven invaluable in my research. I literally just brought them to him, and he's already like, I have already researched them. Once I started running tests on them, I found that they still contain the essence of the forest spirit who once protected these woods. This is fantastic news, for it means that we are one step closer to learning why the forest spirit has turned against us. Perhaps one day we will again coexist with the spirit. In the meantime, I believe I have figured out a way to tap the essence inside these samples. I need you to take some of the essence to Master Smith Rutger in Ferndale. He's a former colleague of mine who was told by the gods to follow another path. Anyhow, I'd be grateful if you bring in the essence. Yes, sure. Alright. Whoa, camera. Where's the door? Door's over here. Yeah, I should look up my, you know, how much time off I have banked. Although, there has been talk, you know, amongst my family of doing a little family get-together sometime in the next month or so. Sadly, not it's more of a sibling get together to, you know, kind of give a final send off to my dad, who sadly, you know, passed away over the summer. I didn't talk about it a whole lot. Just because I'm not huge on sharing stuff like that, you know, on stream. Oh, shoot, we're gonna have these guys. But it does mean that I'll probably, whenever, you know, he didn't want a big, oh, holy crap, we are getting wrecked. He didn't want a big service or anything, you know, we're all very simple people about stuff like that. But we did want to have our own little kind of get together, you know, the remaining children, you know, have kind of our own little memorial thing. So we're talking about maybe doing that towards the end of October. Right now my sister is dealing with all of the practical stuff, you know, the legalese, and, you know, the lawyer stuff, the will stuff, all that stuff. But she was hoping that things would calm down enough in October where, you know, we could kind of focus on us. So I had mentioned a couple streams ago that there was a possibility that I wouldn't be streaming towards the end of October for a little bit. That's the short version why is essentially a little family get together. Not necessarily a happy one, but one we feel we should do, you know. we're not the tightest knit family necessarily, but at the same time, it's a significant enough thing that, you know, we all want to get together and honor him and all that. And I forgot to pick up Kurzick keys again. I'm just gonna let the henchman deal with it. Oops, shit. Almost spilled my water. Alright, henchman took care of the monk. So we should be pretty good to go. Oh, I just realized there's merchants at the shrines. Well, some of the shrines. The ones right outside of outposts. Oh, wait. Weaponsmith. It's this way. And, yeah, I can buy keys from those guys. Again, let them do all the work. Why should I work? I suppose I could tell... Hey, Donut, go attack. I won't attack, but I'll tell Donut to attack. Hey, Donut, go get this guy. Oh, we've got some Oni in the mix. Oh, and the Warden of Saprophytes in as well. Okay, I'm going to heal Donut because I can do that without dropping the item. I could not heal him enough. Alright, Donut, go get him. So I was playing Dragon's Dogma yesterday, and I've been playing that one for a while, and it's an alright game. I've been enjoying it. But at the same time, I've been kind of wanting a change of scenery on Saturdays. I don't know exactly what I'm going to play. I suspect the next game's probably going to be Resident Evil 4, because I did just get that. But it's still a little up in the air. But I was wondering, it's like, man, how far do I have left in Dragon's Dogma? Because it felt like, you know, the quests were like, yeah, okay, go, towards the end, it's like, yeah, okay, go fight the dragon. I'm like, just like that? Really? I feel like I haven't gotten that much story to the game. I suspected it was going to fake me out, like, go fight the dragon, and then, you know, the dragon stomps me into the ground, and then I have to go out and train harder and faster, you know. But I cheated last night and looked up a chapter guide, and nope, it's pretty much, I'm gonna go fight the dragon and finish the game. I'm like, oh, wow. And I ended the game right before going to fight the dragon, so it's like, well, I guess maybe I'll be finishing that this coming Saturday. The spirit essence is from Andre, you say? His research was successful, at least in part. I used to be his assistant, did you know that? Then the Luxons attacked my wife and children. I left everything dear to me. I couldn't eat or sleep for months. Finally, my house redemptor came to talk to me, helped me realize the gods had a plan for me. It was my duty to follow it. So, enough of my life story. Thank you for delivering this. Yeah, I don't need to know your life story. 750 faction. How am I doing on the faction count? I'm at 7,300. Kurzick. Need another 2,700. Oh. I'll go ahead and do the supply lines thing, because that gets me 400 faction. And we're like halfway there. Oh, this is dangerous. It's dangerous. Oh yeah, I was also going to leave in hard mode so I could get some passive faction that way too. Oh crap. That's right, I forgot about pop-up Luxons. Well, as long as they don't go wandering around too far, we might be able to... Oh, we've got a... There's a guy from one of the other groups that almost patrolled into us. Nope, I don't have... No, I don't have a key. Alright. There's a possibility that I'll need to put the box down to help out with this group. If they can get the gardener. No, okay, we're all right. And the boss actually has not aggroed yet. Boss, I guess, is just truly on his own thing. Now he's aggroed. Don't it? He's taking hits. I thought I told him to target. Okay, there we go. He actually was targeting the Guardian. Bit of money. One of the things I did enjoy, or am enjoying about Dragon's Dogma, well, as I was playing it, I actually was surprised. You know, for being an action RPG, it actually does share a surprising number of commonalities with Guild Wars. It doesn't look anything like it. It doesn't play anything like, you know, the two games look and play completely differently, and yet the pawn system in Dragon's Dogma is essentially a Guild Wars hero. You know, it's a customizable AI companion. You can tell them what class to be, what skills to use, what armor to wear. You know, and they'll follow along, and they'll pretty much do, well, more or less do what you want. You know, the skill system, while not having, you know, hundreds or, you know, 1,000 skills like Guild Wars, there is still, you know, a fair amount of choice to it. You know, choice over which skills you want to use, you know, every time you go out into the world. It was just funny as I was playing Dragon's Dogma, it's like, you know what? There's something about this, it feels very familiar. Really, my only problem with the pawn system in that game is the chattiness. They talk a lot. And you can turn off the chatter entirely, but then it's like the game gets too quiet, which is a little bit of a bummer. I feel like there's a Luxon group here somewhere. Having a very, very dim memory the last time I came through here that, yeah, once we tangled with this group, some Luxons came out. Or it might have been a different group. But something to that effect. Warden of the Mind. Get eaten by tiger. Oops. I was like, oh, I was on fire for a moment. Although, actually, I don't think I was. I think that might have been Sin's magic. Alright, how are we doing? Well, now I'm crippled. And now we've got 4 guys. We're almost there. All right. So, before I go anywhere, let me check in with Merchant. Here's a key. Yeah, let me buy... Yeah, 5... Let's do like 7 of them. Because I am still on the hunt for... Oh, shit. There's Luxons. But... the Kurzick guards here at the shrine will help out. All right. Yep, there you go. And what is your deal? Luxon Scouts. Ah, another repeatable. Well, this would have me going the other way. I will not do that at the moment. Although, maybe, you know, maybe I should. Because... I'm pretty sure there's another outpost. No, I don't remember if it's Aspenwood or... see. Benford, okay, Aspenwood's up there. Jade Quarry is down through here. So, yeah. You know what? I will go ahead and pick this up. Let me select Discord Wallow. It's like, since I've already cleared, you know, so much of this map, I might as well just go back and do repeatable stuff. since I won't have to fight as much. Use key, amber wand. That is of not much use. Right, there's these guys. Don't need to engage them. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yay, Splinter. Yay, Luxons for actually grouping up into a nice tight ball. Tis appreciated. I turned in those faction quests. How did that do? How did that get me? 7,700. All right, so well, actually, I just turned in that one repeatable, so I picked up these extra ones. So I really haven't done much yet. Sure, I will. Oh, is a Discord wallow through a portal? If it is, that doesn't do me a whole lot of good at the moment. Suppose I'll clear this group and check for any chests. But I do kind of want to get to Aspenwood and Jade Quarry, so I can knock those off the primary quest list. Saint Angelica's Shrine. Okay. Right. Oh, and also Scouting Ferndale. Yeah, I need to have this active so I can see all the Luxon locations. There is something a number of other streamers that I follow have been doing lately. Notably, oh, sneeze coming in. Apologies in advance. If the sneeze... No? Okay, well, whatever. Something a couple of our streamers I follow have been doing, notably, notably Tessa and Alex is having song redeems, you know, Spotify song redeems on their channel. Been debating doing that. Most of the time I would probably want to have it turned off, but you know, because I do like to listen to, you know, a game soundtrack and all that stuff. I'm starting to think that maybe for like Guild Wars, something like that, Guild Wars Day, something like that could be cool. Probably have it a low volume. It's funny, I keep going into, you know, Tessa and Alex's streams and putting on, you know, some, like, moldy oldie songs. Because I am one of the older people, you know, in their audience, so it's like, yeah, I'll give you some stuff from the 80s. Maybe even the 70s. I think Tessa's starting to learn. If there's an old classic, you know, rock and roll song that comes on, she's like, this was Kit, wasn't it? Like, not all the time, but most of the time, yes, it is me. Oh, okay, there is no Lux on healer. Drop the supplies. I don't have any supplies on me. I turned the supplies in at the other quest guy. No, they'll drop their supplies. Oh, inventory's full. Yeah, that's a risk. We do a little quick inventorying. Drop this. Oh, I didn't need to do that because I've out of... No, wait. Oh. Oh, superior salvage. Oh, shit. Yeah, I've got a lot of salvage kits taking up space. Right. Oh, hey, Monk. He's just right up front volunteering. Volunteering for death duty. Well, I appreciate that. Makes that easy. Conrad Vassberg is up here. Does he have a quest? He does not currently have a quest. Okay. Let's see. Two Luxon groups, so there's one there. And ultimately, to get to Aspenwood, I need to be up here. Well, let me go do this. Ah, crap. Got patrolled and I wasn't paying attention. And they are the opposite of balled up. So my build isn't going to do a whole lot to them, sadly. I mean, I can interrupt them, I suppose. Still. Potentially. That's about all I can do. Spirit Brambles, yeah, I don't need to worry about that. And this is a Necromancer boss.
As humans like to say, third time's the charm, right?
Hey there, Dargus. Welcome in. How you doing today? I'm doing... There was a big, nice big hit. I'm on the 10K faction farm. Although it's not bad. I only need like another 2,000 to go. I guess when I had started, when I had left off last time, I was already at like 5,000. It's like, oh, okay. I think you get like 2,000 or 3,000 just even getting here, but I think I also had some extra from like my previous, you know, when my monk came through here, I probably had some leftover faction since it's account wide. Just up 12 hours. If you sleep that long, I hope you woke up feeling reasonably refreshed and hopefully not tired. Hopefully your body's like, yeah, okay, I'm ready to get on with the day. That's the way you'd like it to be. It rarely seems to be that way for me if I like oversleep. The longer I sleep, the more tired I end up being afterwards. 5 hours first, plays Phasmo for 2 hours, back to bed, sleep 7. Oh, okay, so yeah, it's the napping sleep pattern. That's fine. All right, I can get all these Kurzick chests. We're gonna get patrolled. Darn dredge. Oh no, wait, they didn't patrol us. No. Oh. They very nearly got us. Got us. Use key, amber staff, domination. Oh shit. Oni, really? Why you gotta do this? We're just passing through the forest. I got all excited for a moment seeing that staff, you know, but because I am still in the market for a communing staff. Or if and when I want to do, you know, the ranger version of a spirit spammer. Ranger spirits are not quite as strong, but they don't cost as much energy-wise because of expertise, which is handy. Monk, get the monk, get the monk. And it's handy if I'm feeling lazy. It's like, yeah. I mean, not that the build that I'm playing is really, you know, super exciting. Ooh. Leaves me tired. And I got plenty of sleep last night, but I'm still tired. I feel like Sundays I just can't win. You know, it's like, I know I'm always going to get extra sleep, you know, which is great, but I'm always just going to wake up even more tired. You know, get that sleep paradox. What the? Ah, Luxon drop-ins. Darn it. Alright. And now we've got the other group of mantises. Perfect. Actually, we're doing fine. They're not hurting us really at all. It's just kind of, are you kidding me? There's another group of mantises over there that are coming in. And Danica's down. Oh, Maelstrom! Out of it. This is going to be the group that kills us. Well, kills me. How's Starfield going? It's going. I'm picking away at it a little bit each day. I finished up the Freestar Ranger quest line. And I just started the United Colonies, was it Vanguard? Last night? Let's see what that one does. Finally ran into a terror morph. That was fun. I did get, you know, the... Oh, Irish Woodwork. Will the Mantis be able to take down a group composed of Eris Vasberg and Professor Guy? Yeah. There's enough of them. You know, this guy's left over from the last group. Let's just get him so we can focus one direction. How many groups? I feel like that was 4 groups. I mean, they were spaced out a little bit, but still. Didn't want to fight that many. Why aren't you got? Why is my party not attacking the Dreamweaver? Oh, Dreamweaver. I believe you can bite me in the ass. I don't think that's how the song lyrics go. Let's see. What even is this group? Oh, I guess it's that group up there. So we're going around this way. Yeah, this is going to be another over aggro. Central. Man, that Maelstrom. Okay, yeah, let's get rid of the Stormcaller. I don't want that any more of the Maelstrom stuff. I'm gonna come over. I'm gonna focus this Stormcaller. Okay. Turned out that was fine. Oh. Got another one. I want to interrupt him if he tries to drop another Maelstrom on us. Yep, there it is. Okay. Now we can fight normally. And that's a new clip. What did I do? Devona. Oh, the singing. Yeah. I'm gonna regret that one. Wouldn't be so bad if I was actually a better singer, you know, and I could pull that off. I was like, no, I can't quite pull that song off, I don't think. This is quite the group we've got over here. But yeah, Starfield, I'm liking it. It's very much just kind of a sit back and cruise kind of game for me at this point. Now, I did have a good time last night oh shit. Monk is back up. Monk is back up. Ritualist, yeah, the Luxon Ritualist did that. That was the problem there. Oh boy. Oh, we've got some trouble here. Damn it, Danica, you're supposed to live. Danica? Okay, strategic retreat. Strategic retreat. Ah, there are still. All right, here. Well, let's go. Let's go back even farther. How many are there? 2 Dredge Guardians. To us 4. Oh, we can get Brutus here. So, I think as long as the Luxons don't aggro, I think we can get these guys. Alright. Like, wow, suddenly having to be a little bit careful. Alright. There's a guy up. Also, where's Aiden? There's Aiden. Let's get him. And Vosberg. And we shall have our party back. And just in time to aggro yet another group. Well done, team. Well, it's fine. It's fine. We're all right. Oh. Interrupt. Okay. Where's the last? Oh, that was the last one. Oh, you know what? Shit, I'm not going to be able to take that. Actually, no, I take that back. I can go get that. It's just going to be a long run. Because my goal in coming up here originally was to go to Fort Aspenwood, but of course, that will nuke the repeatable quest. All right, fine. Well, the way is at least cleared. Had to go into guard mode. Arnon the Bully, he's a warrior boss, I admit. We don't need to fight him. But at the same time, his way is slightly shorter, so it might be good for the way back. Whoa! Professor Guy down and Danica down in record time. That's right, Tarnon the Bully is kind of mean, isn't he? That's why they call him a bully. Okay, yeah. Hang on. Let's pull back here. I have a different, maybe better idea. Devona, she must be blocked. Well, all right. I didn't need to fight this group, but now they've gone and kind of camping the bodies too. All right. Well, let's get Danica up. Hopefully, she'll be able to get away. that was pressure guy. Well, still, same thing. I need both of them. No, don't stop. Don't stop to heal you. Don't stop to heal me either, Danica. You need to run. They're going to... Well, we've got all the warriors here. They're gonna ball up, which they are not balling up. God damn it. It balled up a little bit. Holy crap. All right, Tarnin, I'm gonna need to look and see what skills you're using, because it's definitely hurting us. I respect it. I'm irritated. But okay. You guys can stay here and res those guys. I'll come up here and try and get the rest of the party. I wasn't expecting an actual near wipe, especially as I was, you know, just about finished with this this zone. And they're just gonna camp out right on the bodies. All right, Devona. Get over here. Okay, that worked. These guys seem to have a pretty tight leash on themselves. Except if you're an idiot like Danica, who stops to heal herself. Oh, I may have spoken too soon. They are following Brutus, and Brutus did nothing wrong. All right. Oh, they've got 2 gardeners. Oh, shoot. No wonder. I'm splintering like crazy, and they're just power healing through all of it. No wonder. Okay, that explains everything. We need to get the gardeners down. Brutus did nothing wrong. Ah! Splinter was almost poised to kill that one off. Okay, we got one of them. Danica is down now, so awesome. Okay, both of their heals are down. So now they won't be able to recover from my stuff quite as easily. Although they're hurting us. Alright, Tarnin, let's see what your elite is that you're using. He's using Wild Blow. Shove. Hey, alright. Oh, hey, Bled. Sorry, I didn't notice that was you. Welcome in. And Slayer Val, welcome in as well. How are you guys doing? I was having a low-key day in here, and then I just ran into this group, and they just kind of started murdering me a little bit. which was annoying, but also in a weird way a little bit welcome. It spiced things up a little bit. I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm just doing the factions 10k farm. Doing a few repeatables, some quests. They didn't clear these guys out, huh? Oh, that's right. This group I kept almost aggroing. All right. Yeah, we can go this way. But yeah, Starfield, I've been enjoying Starfield, but it's also... I feel it's a game I'm enjoying it, but I would be hesitant to recommend it to people, necessarily. Because it is a bit clunky. I mean, it is... If you played Skyrim or Fallout, you know, it's... You kind of know. It is very Bethesda, you know, and in the good ways and the bad ways, I feel. It makes for a good kind of, you know, I'm just gonna play a game, roam around, you know, do random stuff, pick up a lot of stuff, you know, and sell and all that kind of stuff. Better that than the Henshi's totally refusing to fight an enemy Fallout in space. It really pretty much is. The clunkiness, there is a degree of clunkiness to it. Specifically navigation, you know, getting from planet to planet and everything has you opening up multiple menus and jumping. It gets a little bit better as you explore more planets. You get not quite a shortcut, but instead of going through like 5 menus, you can go through 2 menus, you know, to get to planets that you've already been to before. I don't know if those are the exact numbers, but the point is you can get to explored planets a little bit faster than unexplored planets. Unexplored planets, you have to open up your map, you know, find the system, click on it, travel to it, you know, wait and watch a cinematic for your ship to take off, arrive in the system, you know, above the planet you're trying to land on, click on the planet, choose a landing point, and then watch your ship land again, and then you're on the planet. Whereas if you've already been to that planet, you can just open up the map, go to the planet, select the landing site, and just hit land, and it'll just teleport you right there. So it's a little clunky. Sneeze. Okay, it did. The sneeze did not run away that time. All right, now I get to run all the way back. Nothing more than what Bethesda has done in the past, not an evolution. The only thing, you know, I do very much enjoy the ship building aspect. You know, although that comes with a big warning. You know, being able to build your own ship, well, I should say, you can't actually just build your own ship. You need to already have a ship to modify, you know. And I got bitten by a really, really big bug that a number of people have reported on Reddit, where, you know, one of the early things that they said was like, oh yeah, if you want to build your own ship, you can't. But what you can do is, if you get into a space dogfight with some pirates, you can capture their ship, take it to town, register it as your own, and then once it's your own, then you can strip it down and rebuild it. And I thought, cool, okay, I'll go do that. Oh wait, Kurzick, I'd never opened this chest. reinforced buckler. So I did that, and I made this ship that I quite liked. Oh, we're in a new area. Oh, I see. I'm just gonna go back this way. I'm not gonna bother fighting those guys. So yeah, I captured a pirate ship. Even worse when the nose says sneeze, continuing with just prank bro. And pull a sneeze after all. I wouldn't actually even think to do that. My sneezes tend to, like, really... They're large enough that they can actually be very painful. Especially if I hold them in, like I kind of did earlier. So, no, sneezes with me are sadly kind of a real thing. But yeah, Starfield. So yeah, I captured a pirate ship. I took it. I registered as my own. I went into the shipbuilding thing, stripped it down, and then just started building my own ship on top of it. And I got this ship that I quite liked. It had a ton of cargo space, but was also still really fast and maneuverable, and it was great. I loved it. But then I was exploring some moon somewhere. You know, I was on a quest, I think, that took me to this otherwise abandoned moon. You know, I landed my ship on it. I did the quest. It was like in a caves or something. Came out of the cave, went back to my ship, only to find my ship is no longer there. My ship has disappeared. And I'm now stranded on this moon with no way off, because also I'm, at this point, again, Bethesda, I've picked up too much stuff. I'm now encumbered, which means I can't fast travel anywhere. Now, what I could have and should have done was unencumbered myself, just drop all the extra crap I had. Then I would have been... Actually, no, I did try that, I think. And it said, cannot fast travel without your ship. Or you can fast travel to a different point on the map, or on the same planet or moon that you're on, but you can't fast travel to another planet if your ship's not available. And my ship, again, had disappeared. It was no longer available, so I literally could not get off of this stupid moon. Imagine if holding a sneeze could make your eyes pop out. I've seen those cartoons. Yeah. Okay, yeah, go through here. So yeah, I was stuck on this stupid moon with like no way off. So at this point, I jump out to, you know, the Steam community and, you know, Reddit. See, it's like, hey, has anyone had their ship just disappear on them? And I started seeing a number of threads about this thing where it's like, yeah, if you capture and convert a pirate ship, there is a chance that it will just randomly disappear on you at some point in the future. I'm like, oh shit. Now, I was ultimately able to get off the moon. What I did is I fast traveled to a different point on the same moon. And fortunately, another pirate ship came down and landed, you know, not too far away from me. So I managed to run over, capture it, and fly it off the moon to like one of the main hub cities. I did not bother to register that pirate ship. I was like, fuck, I'm not doing that again. I just used it as a taxi, you know, to where I could go back and get the main frontier as my main ship again. So that's how you get rid of the streamer. You drop them on a lone planet somewhere in nowhere and make their ship disappear. You know, if I had been streaming Starfield that day, it might have been a pretty spicy stream. You might have heard me say words. Because I wasn't too happy. Because, you know, on top of, you know, being abandoned on this planet, I had sunk a lot of money into that ship, you know. It was just now gone. you know, and I couldn't recover it. I'm still a little upset about the money loss, although less so now because I've actually got my money stores back up. You know, it's not that bad. At the time, it was really bad, though. Now, there is an ironic little postscript to this story, in that, you know, a week or two later, I finished up the Freestar Collective, you know, path, and finishing up that path, spoiler for anyone, awards you a ship. And I'm not sure, but I would imagine, you know, finishing any of the faction quests awards you with a ship. The funny thing about the Freestar Collective ship is that it looked almost exactly like the ship that I had built myself. You know, with, you know, I think I had to add more cargo space to it to get it to have the same cargo space that mine had. But it was otherwise actually very, very close to my old ship that I had lost. But with a benefit that it came with built-in, like, level 4, you know, parts on it. So it's already, like, guns and shields and everything on it are already, like, fully upgraded. So that's pretty cool. In a way, I've got my old ship back. Yeah, I figured those guys were going to patrol away. So that's what, yeah, that's exact. You know, maybe that's it. Lore-wise, that's what happened. You know, while I was out doing some random mission, the Freestar Collective came along. They stole my ship out from under me. They took it to one of their factories. They modded it up. You know, got it all upgraded, and then rewarded me with it at the end of the quest chain. You know, that's what the story is now. The funny thing is that, you know, lore-wise, that actually makes a little bit of sense. You know, it's like, yeah, that's not outside the realm of possibility. Oh yeah, Molyneux's up here. He's got a quest for me, I think. Yep. Hey, Molyneux. You won't attack me, will you? I do not mean you any harm. I just need someone to help. My people fight a great underground war against the Stone Summit dwarves and the Shiver Peaks, far to the north, I think. So my clan decided to escape the only way we knew how, by digging a tunnel. Surprise yawn. Ninja yawn. Some of my clan decided to escape the only way we knew how, by digging a tunnel to the other side of the world. Now here we are, safe from the dwarves. These forests are strange to us. There are creatures that do not want to enslave us, no, but they want us dead. Humans called Kurzicks, I think. They try to kill us for encroaching on their territory. Please help us, I beg you. Help me reach this Count Zehelzer. I've heard the humans mentioned. I think he's one of their leaders. If he knew of our plight, surely his people would not hunt us like animals. I wouldn't necessarily be so sure about that, Molyneux. But it does award me with some factions, so I'll take it. But first, I shall go turn in the Fort Aspenwood quest. So yeah, let's Starfield. I'm just started doing the UC Vanguard quest. I've also got the Ryujin Industries one to do, and then I think there's one other one. I think you can do one for a Crimson Fleet or something. I haven't even seen where you pick that one up. Oh wait a minute, merchant. Actually, I'll go in here. Do the merchant in here. Right, I need to buy. Target. Yeah, finally reached an outpost. Master Architect Gunther. Yes. Give me my faction, please. He doesn't actually give me any faction. Shit. I did that for nothing. Fuck. Well, fine. I've got another outpost.
But are you winning, son?
I don't know about winning. I thought that quest awarded faction, but apparently it does not. Journey to Cavalon to... Oh, but to Jade Quarry does not. Yeah, because Jade Quarry is the same thing. Alright, well, whatever. Let's deal with the merchant here. I crossed the path of real players. Well, I mean, he only said like one line. I didn't even really read it. Alright, buy Super ID kit. So I can actually ID some of this stuff. Energy +3. Ooh, I wonder if I should... Because this is iron, I wonder if I should hang on to that energy mod. It's only +3, but I mean, who knows when I'll ever see a +5. You know what? I will. And I've got this. Health +10. I think... What's my armor already look like? I like the zones below Jade Quarry. With the huge strange bridge and all the bosses. I'm trying to remember that one. Health +5 and rune. Energy +3 and wilderness. Basically, I'm looking to see if I have any... Nope, it looks like all my pieces have... Excuse me. Have runes and insignia on them. It's a bit of a grab bag of runes and insignia, but... Not sell Kurzick keys. Oh, wait. You know what? Maybe I take the staff wrapping, too. Oh, hang on, hang on. I just realized there's some stuff down here. You know what? Let me put the mod stuff down here. And also, my equipment pack. I've got this lightning bow string. Should also be meeting a ranger and necromancer group patrol at the beginning. So consider, I've given up the iron thing. Next time I feel like playing, rename your character and smash the game with heroes. Yeah. I'm hanging on to the lightning bowstring. I'm not really sure why. This barbed bowstring could be useful. Don't know why I'm holding on to this sword. I mean, the armor penetration is okay, but for when I would use a sword, basically, I've got the expertise sword from the anniversary thing. It's the one thing that I went ahead and I got and put in storage. Not actually, I'm not going to use it until this character is no longer iron. I don't think I'm going to be using that at all. And I can't put these in there. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll just sell these. But the expertise sword, the reason I went ahead and got it is because I have very specific use of that at the end of the Iron Man stuff as a farming thing. Basically, I want to mod it into a version of like the totem axe or the there's a sword, there's a faction sword that's the same thing. Basically 20% enchant, a little bit of energy, you know, a caster sword. But since it's expertise, you know, I'll actually be able to do a little bit of damage to it. Next time I played, I rushed 6 rangers to Marin Grotto and gave them the druid armor. Did you all do them as one party? You know, a 6 ranger party plus like a monk or two, a henchman monk or two? That'd be pretty funny. Okay, Jade Quarry's down there. Yeah, let's go to House of Heltzer. Let me talk to the Count about Molyneux. Where is he? There he is. Envoy of the Dredge. What? Those monstrous intruders want peace after striking our patrols? Perhaps the creatures have convinced you they acted in self-defense. I must rely on the words of our trusted field officers. They themselves claim self-defense. Whatever your friend says, his people have already made an enemy of the Kurzicks. As the only answer you may deliver, these creatures only want to survive. They can do it wherever they came from. Yeah. Yeah, hey Molyneux, this worked out great. The Rangers were all your characters on different accounts. Yeah, I figured. Because I know you like to run with multiple, you know, multi-boxing. Our first count characters are named something Krigor. I could rename your Mesmer Salvage Krigor. Did I see the name Krigor? Or there's a name... Oh, not Krigor. It was the name of the dragon in Dragon's Dogma, actually. I guess the name is Grigori, but it's spelled, you know, kind of like that. Kind of like Krigor. It's like, why did that sound familiar? I came out here without any henchmen. It's good to see you. We were even worse off before, though I convinced many to withdraw from contact with the Kurzicks. We had thought to take this ruin as our home, at least for a while, but these creatures called wardens will not give us a moment's peace. Okay, fight wardens. Alright. And where is that? Oh god. Dargus's spreadsheet of character names. Whoa, hang on. What's happening? I've lost. Okay, they're fighting those guys. I'm just going to back away slowly. Let them do their thing while I actually look up. Okay, Temple of Dredge is down there. What is my Okay, my Kurzick is at 8850. Oh shoot, I do not need much. 2 more quests. Gives it to me. Wardens on the March, Beak of Darkness. Wardens on the March. Go back to, that's an Arborstone. Let's see. 4 groups of wardens. Kill the Sly Dredge. In Ferndale. Okay, so I can do these 2 in Ferndale. And that ought to take care of the 10k faction deal. Aiden, Devona, Sin, yeah. Okay. And my inventory is recently cleaned. It's like, I thought I had done all the stuff in Ferndale already, but apparently not. Oh shoot, I had just cleared Ferndale. But then I went into Fort Aspenwood. All right, where is this? Wait. Oh, it's not actually in Ferndale. He stole it and then moved to a different area. Okay, never mind. Well, let's make a new home for Molyneux here. And this time I will not fight that group of dredge over there, because screw that group. Although it took me forever to realize they had 2 healers in that group. I was like, oh shit. I was like, no wonder my splinters weren't doing nearly as much as they should have been. Or that they would recover, like, almost instantly. Hang on, there's a mender in here. Brutus? Brutus is just... Brutus is getting brutalized. You guys, get up here so you can have line of sight, They're really not very good at, knowing when their stuff isn't hitting. But yeah, this quest and then one more should get me enough. For the 10k faction thing. That's right, this loops me around. And since I did not pick up the extra quest, I don't think I need to worry about Luxons dropping on my head randomly. Right. Interrupt. I mean, not that the troll juice is that much of a heal, but still. Shaves off a second. Kurzick chest? Yeah. I'm walking by, I might as well see it. There's gonna be Oni up here, though, isn't there? Yep, there they are. And I got yet another Mesmer wand. It's like... if it was giving me ritualist stuff, then I might be more appreciative. Oops. Not friends list. Meant to pick up. Oh, but wait! There's more! We got patrolled! Alright, nope. No more going this way. No. Dredge, kindly die. Thank you. Okay, yeah, I will take the incisor because I do need bone material. I don't remember how much bone I need actually for each mask. I want to say it's like 25. In which case, actually, hang on. If I've got 100. That is more than enough to go visit that that craftsman again. Because if I can stop hoarding bone, that, you know, and other materials, that'll be a little inventory space saved. Ooh, splinter! We're getting splintered. Not horribly, but and the boss is here. Because of course he is. Not that he's a huge problem. Actually, what? Beguiling Haze is the elite that he has. Ooh, Kurzick key drop. Thank you. Was that it? That was it. There are more guys here, but... Alright. Let's, turn this in. Then I'll go do... I guess probably... Maybe Discord Wallow or Slider Edge. One of these two. We talk to him without aggroing this group. Oh, dude, he's got even more. Hang on. What is this one? More trouble? No, we're 100% going to get aggroed here, but henchmen can deal with it. Now, people have never been quick to anger, but given time, their thirst for justice can be fierce. Our recent plight has finally driven a small group of my clan to advocate war, all-out war against the Kurzicks. Their leader is a bold, angry dredge named Maximal. He lost his family during our long escape, and I believe he wants to simply die in battle. But he wishes to drag down all of our people with him. There is only one way out. If you will eliminate Maximal, the others will see why we should... Excuse me. The others will see why we should avoid the Kurzicks rather than fight them. Will you help me? Yeah, I want me to assassinate some guy. Where is he? How far is he? Oh, he's not very... You know what? Let's just go ahead and do this. He's nearby. This ought to get me the final amount of faction that I need. Meanwhile, here I am killing all of Molyneux's, you know, people. Just trying to... It's like, yeah, I'll kill the one guy, but in order to do that, I need to kill all of your other people. I hope he doesn't notice. All right. Gardener. Okay. Now, there is a boss patrol in this area that sometimes... And he's a monk boss. I believe it's Mungry Magic Box. His group can be quite annoying, especially in hard mode. Not for doing a lot of damage, but they can, like... I want to say they can stalemate you with heals. Okay, there's Maximal. He's running away! Run the opposite. Oh, shoot. Oni. Darn it. And we're about to get patrolled by this other group of dredge here. Yep. There they go. Well, slightly fewer dredge to deal with. In theory, what we could do is I could just come up to the spot where he was and just hang out, and he'll return. The problem is he might return when there are other patrols nearby. Oh, there he is. Well, alright, I guess we're doing this here then. Whether it's a good idea or not. Alright, Maximal. He is toast. Get his healer, and that is that. That should be 10k faction as soon as I turn this in. I mean, on the one hand, it's like I get them wanting to do something to encourage you to explore, you know, like doing more side quests, learn more about the world, but I feel like forcing you to do it for faction points before you can progress the main story, I don't feel is the right way to go. You know, maybe make these side quests, if they're important to the story you're trying to tell, make them, you know, sub-portions of the main story, you know. But just doing an arbitrary thing like, oh yeah, gather 10k faction. What? Alright, Count. I got your 10k right here. Do I? I do, yes. 10,350. You have proven yourself a true friend of the Kurzicks. You're welcome in our... Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, moving on. Defenders of the Forest. Danica speaks highly of you. You might not be a Kurzick by birth, but you are fast proving yourself worthy of becoming an honorary Kurzick. By the grace of the gods, we Kurzicks have found a way to create juggernauts. For years they have proven effective in defending our forest from the Luxons, but recently those heathens have begun overpowering our juggernauts. The Redemptors have preyed upon the subject for weeks now, and at last they say the gods have spoken to them. We must develop new, more powerful juggernauts. We must gather the 3 volunteers who are willing to become juggernauts and escort them to the Eternal Grove, where the sacred transformations will take place. Head to Drazic Thicket to gather volunteers Klaus, Lieber, and ex-Redemptor Berta. and take all 3 of them to the Eternal Grove. Do you think you can handle this task? Failure is not an option. Yeah, sure. All right. So, go to Lutgardus. I don't know if I will do Eternal Grove today, but I'll at least do this wind-up quest here for it. And also, Eternal Grove is one of those missions I've actually never really been very good at it. I mean, you know, I can get through it, but like mastering it, you know, is... Oh, that's one of the repeatable quests. No, I'm not doing that. Defenders of the Florist. Is it Defenders of the Florist is what I started to say. It's not what I meant. Okay, right. I need to go into a new zone. Oh, Stormcaller, yep. Alright. Moving on. No, wait, we're not moving on because there's still one more bug. Alright. Now we're moving on. Oh, shoot. This is one of those where I have to go some crazy long way around, isn't it? Alright, well, we're exploring. Mentioned it before, it's like, this is kind of a cool thing. It's like, yeah, because it has been a while since I've played, so... I mean, not Guild Wars in general, but factions specifically, so... I remember the general overview. You know, I remember key skills and all that stuff. But, you know, certain specifics of, like, the maps, some of the quests, I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't remember this. Ah. Took me too long to target that Stormcaller. Defender of the Florist. A good dog with a flower on his head. Saraval, let's eat pineapple pizza. You know what, Saraval? Enjoy it. I myself am not. You know, I'm one of those guys. I have never had pineapple on pizza. I've never even tried it. But you know, I have this, you know, image in my head of what it would probably taste like. I don't think I would like it. But at the same time, I'm not going to completely dispel it out of hand because I have not actually tried it myself. Before I talk shit about it, I should actually try it, you know? Man, damn it! Now I want pizza. Well, why do you gotta do that to me? You know, pineapple or no, it's like, I want pizza now. Yeah, the thing about the dog with flour on his head. Last night, I was in Logs and Dogs stream. She was playing Party Animals. Ooh. This is a really, really high requirement bow. But it is max 14 while in a stance. This is better than how many points do I have in marks? Oh, I've only got 12 in marks. I'd have to, oh, shoot. I'd have to downgrade something, and I kind of don't want to. Oh, frustratingly close. Same idea. Yeah, banana on pizza. I've heard of banana on pizza, yeah. Hey, Lime. Iron character? Yeah. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm kind of paying attention to, you know, weapons that drop, and that one, it's like... I mean, I could do it. I'd need to drop, you know, one of the other attributes. But I kind of really don't want to. But yeah, what I was saying is last night I was in Logs and Dogs' stream, and she was playing Party Animals, you know, the new party game. You know, floppy character controls, you know, kind of like Fall Guys, except much more, you know, violent, you know, much more fighting in that game. And I had played it a little bit, you know, because it came out earlier in the week. And I thought it was okay, but it's like, yeah, you know, I don't know. But holy hell, when you're playing it in like a Discord group and actually chatting, you know, people, you know, not trash talking, but actually just, you know, talking about regular stuff while playing the game. It was I had a great time with it. I honestly, it's like, it's great. So now I'm like all in on it. It's like, okay, so I need to get in, I need to start playing this game more so I can get up currency so I can buy, you know, buy the characters, special outfits, you know, do all of that jazz. They did actually just put a pretty cool Ember staff. Oh, it's Elementalist staff yet again. Oh, there's a ranger boss here. I might be able to get a skill. But yeah, in Party Animals, they just put up a kind of a cool, you know, punk rock outfit for one of the there's like a little husky Samoyed, you know, character that I kind of really like the look of. They gave him a little punk rock outfit, which is pretty cool. Initially, I had just been playing as a cat because, of course, you know, cats. But I really, really like the design of the of this husky character. Oops, water. Now, what I really, really want is they've got a Robin Hood outfit for one of the dog characters. I want the Robin Hood outfit for one of the cats, one of the cat characters. I'm holding out, you know, for that a little bit. I hope. Where? Holy long way around. We continue to be going east. Hydrate. More hydrates. Yes, thank you. Hang on. There is very clearly a dot over there from this map, so I can get there from here somehow. Oh, and a stretch. Thank you for the stretch. Health check. That's right. Back when Baby Carrot was in here, you know, she would tend to redeem like all three, you know, in a posture check. Got to the point where I'd just kind of do all three of them at once. Let's see. I can't believe. Another stretch. All right. Hang on. All right. Yet another stretch.
Upper and saddle, so.
Oh, you guys keeping me healthy? Why? You want there, you get there. There's got to be something I'm missing over here. Let me scour the edge here again. So there's a bridge. Bridge I'm missing. Oh, you want 3? Oh, I see what you mean. 3 stretches. Okay, there's this group. Blood's like, yeah. Stretch like you mean it. All right, here. Yeah, I'll get. Ooh, ouch. It's actually can't really do this stretch very well from the chair. But it did stretch something, that's for sure. I don't think I've stretched that muscle in quite a while. Henchmen aren't killing things as quickly as I would have expected. Alright. Yeah, okay, so I'm prepared to say I'm definitely not doing... Oh, hang on. Here it is. I think. Maybe. Maybe? Yes, this is the way. Okay. Yeah, I just needed to find this one path. There's a tiny bridge to find to go to the other side. Well, I think I just found it. Or I found the passage. There was a bridge. I had already gone across the bridge, but I didn't see that that little hole, you know, that I needed to go through. Yeah, bridge had been taken. Brower Academy, that's where I needed to go to. Okay. Seems to me Brower Academy, I think it's got like 3 exits into 3 different zones. It's my inventory. Enchantment slash... Oh! Haha. There's a better, insightful staff head here. Energy +4. I'll take that. Now that I'm paying attention to staff things. For my ranger farming builds, I don't think... I do want enchantments last, you know, 19-20%, but that's usually more on a martial weapon, like my expertise sword. Not on a staff. Usually. So. Friend, I'm in a terrible lurch. I could really use your help. My companions and I were tasked with protecting the merchant caravan that brings supplies and wares into House of Heltzer. With war against the Luxons heating up, my uncle, Baron Basberg, felt that there was greater need for us on the front lines. I'm supposed to take my men and meet up with him immediately. Just don't feel right leaving the caravan out there without an escort. I'd be signing their death warrants. If you'd meet up with Merchant Auric and the caravan in Drazic Thicket and serve as their escort, I'd feel a lot better. Sure. Let's see. Oh, I need a skill cap. Skill caps. Is there a capture guy here? I don't see one. All right. Well, I'll go back to the house for this. Oh yes, the upcoming games announcement. So yeah, Tuesday night is going to be, as it says, the Kana Master playthrough. I believe it will be the end of the Kana playthrough. Because I only have 3 bosses left. And they come, very rapid succession after each other. Now, having said that, the bosses are quite difficult. But I'm hoping in 3 hours that I'll be able to get through them all. All right, let's see what's going on here. And then yeah, next Saturday, fight the dragon in Dragon's Dogma. And I don't really have any idea how long that'll take. Are you the escort? Oh right, escort caravan. Yeah. To there. Defenders of the Forest is kind of this way. Kind of along the similar road, I guess. So I'm a guest of the Griffins of Pandora. Am I lucky? I'm afraid I don't know. Is that your guild there, Dargus? No, wait. You were SOA, as I recall. Ooh, Wardens of Earth have entered the equation. And me without Pain Inverter. And not able to interrupt that very long cast skill. I am ashamed. Oh, Donut is... Oh, merchants have like actual life bars. Okay. That's a consideration. All right. Well, I mean, that's a secondary quest. I'm not super worried about it. I mean, if they die, they die. The main, I'm very much in the mode of... See, now when I was going through prophecies, I was, being pretty good about trying to do like all the side quests and everything. I've kind of, with the tiredness of Guild Wars setting in, I'm not nearly as interested in doing that. Of course, it also helps. I'm level 20. Factions doesn't really give skill quests. At least not at this point in the game. So you don't really get a whole lot from side quests apart from like faction. What a leader, if they die, they die. Yeah. Well, this is the level of care that I have for, the Guild Wars NPCs at this point. It's like, I'm tired. We're gonna have to fight. We might be able to get this Discord Wallow on his own. That's what a guest is. Let's get the Discord Wallow here. So we can get him on his own. As soon as those spirits get attacked, we're gonna have to deal with these guys. Worked well. Oh, and we've got some Oni in the mix now. But yeah, I think I was talking about game. Oh yeah, upcoming games. So yeah, Kana, finishing Kana on Tuesday, in theory. In theory, you know, if everything goes well, I only need like an hour in Kana, you know, to get through what's left. But I do expect there's going to be a number of deaths there, so it'll probably take a little bit longer. But what the hell? Oh, there's no one more Oni. All right. But then next Saturday, hopefully finishing up Dragon's Dogma. Again, Dragon's Dogma, kind of like this. I haven't really done much in the way of side quests. So I've pretty much just been, you know, mainlining the story. Oni, why the hell? Ah. So, but then after that, there's a question of what's going to be next. I've been talking a little bit about Resident Evil 4, the remake, since it came out a little while ago. I finally got my hands on it. I finally got it on sale. I wasn't sure about paying full price on it, because I have played Resident Evil 4 before, or not the, but it was the original one, or one of the original versions. And I kind of didn't really care for it all that much, which I know is kind of an unpopular opinion, you know, amongst Resident Evil fandom. But having said that, I am curious to play the remake to see if it, you know, changes my mind at all on 4. You're here to escort me to the Eternal Grove? Can't say I'm not nervous. I know I'm making the right decision. It's the first time in my life I've ever felt so sure of myself. Alright. Now hang on. We are not too far away from the escort. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do this while we're here. That's a lot. That is a lot of dragon moss. I do not want to, definitely do not want to aggro both of those groups. But because Devona is going to run in, and it looks like there's a group of wardens in there too. Shoot. Let me pull back a little bit. Everybody pull back. They're still awfully close to that other group of dragon moss. But they also look like they're glitched somehow. So maybe it's okay. Okay, the trick is now there are these spirits here that as soon as we get in bubble range, my henchmen are going to attack, which is going to summon wardens. Hey, merchants. We're here. They need to go all the way up here. Very, very careful not to actually go in the portal. Merchant Auric, how close do you need to be, buddy? Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Done. Didn't need to do that, but since it was in the neighborhood, it seemed like a reasonable thing to do. All right, now I can go back to the main thing. Get the ritualist. Hey, Baby Garrett, welcome in. How you doing today? Doing all right. I just finished doing the factions, you know, the 10K faction farm deal, which I feel is kind of the most annoying part of this game. So now I am going to get the Defenders of the Forest to the Eternal Grove, and then I'm probably actually going to call it right around there. I don't think I'm going to do the Eternal Grove today. Someone gave you a sub for Ben from Viva la Dirt League. You went and said thank you. They're all talking about death. Were they all talking about like serious death or like jokey death? You know, like was it a big philosophical discussion or was it, you know, some kind of dark humor thing? Serious conversation. Oh shit, I'm accidentally chatting. Ah. That's when you chime in like, hey everybody, thanks for the gift subscription to death. You know, like deep, it was awkward. I've lurked in his channel once or twice, but I haven't actually really paid much attention to what goes on in there. But I mean, I imagine it's probably like any stream. It's like I'm sure he jokes around on any given time. But if, you know, if there's like a big topic that somebody really wants to talk about, I mean, by all means, you know, have at it. Have a discussion. Okay. Get these guys. The girl who made the fan game is called Fragdoll. Tried looking for her on Twitch. Yeah, I'm thinking I might play that game, I think, not this coming Tuesday, but next Tuesday, or... Hang on. What are the dates? It would be, I guess, October 3rd, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. This Tuesday, I'm planning to finish up Kana. Hoping to finish up Kana, and then the following Tuesday I'd have a clean night. I figured I'd go ahead and stream that. I don't know that I'm going to commit to finishing it, but I feel like goofing around with it for a night is a viable thing to do. Oh, I need to wait here this whole time while they're talking, don't I? Don't say that, Lieber. You'll always be my husband. Need to know that you'll move on. I can't do this if I know you'll be mourning me forever. Please promise me you won't do that. Yeah, he's about to go get turned into a giant tree. How's work, live streaming, etc. going? Haven't managed to see. It's all going. Work's been, you know, steady, annoying but steady. The thing that kills me with work is they seem to have a sixth sense for when I'm just finishing a task. Now, reminder, I work remotely. And, you know, I'll wake up in the morning, I'll go into dailies, I'll get my assigned list of things to do. And that list will take me until maybe, you know, 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I will literally be checking off the last item on my list, you know, like on, you know, pen and paper, you know, just you know, my own mental thing. Yes, okay, that was the last thing. And instantly get a request from somebody, you know, at work for some new thing. It's like, how did you know the timing? I was writing down on pen and paper. I mean, it'd be one thing if I like checked off like on some online database, hey, I just finished my stuff, you know. It's like, but no, there's no way for them to know that I literally just finished. It's like, I just finished a task, I was gonna go in, you know, maybe have a lunch, have a snack or something, and then come back, and then come out, and then you give me a note. But it's like, no, man, they line it up. And it's been both amazing and irritating at the same time how reliable they've been about that. So yeah, spies everywhere. I do feel like I'm being spied on in that, you know, respect. But, you know, and if I worked for a larger, you know, company studio, I would start to wonder, I'd start to think, maybe they do actually have that. But no, the place I work for, I mean, we do international work, but it actually is still very much a, I don't really want to say mom and pop operation, but it's a very small operation. So I know they don't have the resources for, you know, having us log into portals and do a bunch of spying on us or anything. I mean, we only have one IT guy, for crying out loud, you know, and I know he's definitely not going to be interested in doing any of that. So, and we have aggroed from both sides yet again. Look at me, not watching my. Oh shoot, Klaus. That's right. Somebody heal Klaus. Somebody heal. Where the fuck is he? Oh, he's over there. That's right. If he dies, we have to do this whole thing again, don't we? Why is he? And he's a monk. Why is he up front tanking all this stuff? Okay. All right. All right. Things are under control again. Klaus, the very angry monk, apparently. But yeah, it works. I mean, it's fine. I really can't complain. I mean, that's what I get paid for. It's just I'd like them to space things out a little bit to where I can have a break. Stream-wise, I finally caved. I finally got myself a stream deck. In a way, the Kana playthrough. I work from home. Yeah, I do. Which is really nice because previously my commute to work was like an hour each way. So, you know, taking 2 hours out of the day, you know, just for stupid commute, I was very much not a fan of doing that. So I'm very glad to have that. now, or not have to do the commute. But yeah, stream-wise, I finally got a stream deck. Mainly, in a way, the Kana playthrough is kind of what pushed me over the edge on getting a stream deck. Right now, I only have it built in with like a couple of functions. I have a death counter on it, which I've had on stream before, but I've always had like type in a command or something. But now I can just push a button to do it, which is much faster, much nicer, much easier. By no means was it necessary, but it's just convenient. So I don't trust... I don't remember exactly what's where, but I don't really trust anything. I know there's Oni. Oni tend to drop out of the air at the worst possible times. How much was it? It was like $150. It was expensive. But I kind of happen to have... the financial bandwidth. And I was like, you know what? It's a silly, goofy thing, but I feel like I can do this. You know, and then I'll have it, and then I'll stop wondering, you know? Because I've wondered at various points over the last year, you know, maybe I should get a stream deck. It's like, well, okay, now I've got one. And it's very, like I say, it's very minimal, the commands I have on it right now. I can do my death counter, I can do my hit counter. I've got 2 sound effects, like, oops. I can do that, and I can do that. Just by pressing a button, as opposed to typing a command or fumbling through the mix-it-up interface. But I do need to look into building it up more. It's like, okay, now that I've got it, now I need to find out some bigger, cooler things to do with it than just that. But I'm also not in a super hurry over it either. Oops, water. Yet again. Alright. Oops, here we go. Got a new keyboard and mouse. Keyboard has shortcut buttons. Baby care with the hydrant. Here we go. And yes, because it's been a while. Yeah, there they go. Yep. I knew the posture check and the stretch were coming in. I was already going there. It's like, posture check, haha. But she didn't realize is that I'm, you know, very near to closing up stream. Let's see. So, new keyboard, mouse. Keyboard has shortcut buttons, like opening files. Easier for Guild Wars 2 overlay. Oh, like, excuse me. Oh man, suddenly hiccups. Like macro buttons and such. Programmable buttons. Yep, let's go over to the Eternal Grove. And yeah, I will not do the Eternal Grove mission. I get a little bit tired, I think. But I kind of wanted to at least get here. I don't actually remember this cinematic. Didn't even know that was a thing. Oh, what, like macro buttons? Oh yeah, they've been around for a while.
It's been a long time since we bested Shiro.
I was thinking the same thing. I fear his return will not be long in coming.
You worry about things that will never come to pass.
Shiro is still a threat. The affliction will return.
Nonsense. Shiro is gone once again, and with him the affliction. You should know, you were there.
Yet another great voice actor.
Shiro is in the past. we must be mindful of the present. The Luxons are the biggest threat to us Kurzicks, and it is to them we must shift our focus.
Baron Vesperg! Baron Vesperg!
What news?
Baron, the Luxons have breached the forest. They're on the march as we speak.
To the Eternal Grove! Protect the Forever Trees! Kill the Luxon invaders!
It's the fanciest keyboard you've ever had? That's fair. Go Luxons. Yeah, I held a poll for, it's like, okay, which side am I going to go? You know, Kurzick or Luxon? Because I genuinely do not care. And Kurzick's won. I think it was like 2-0. You know, there weren't even many people chatting, but everyone voted for Kurzick. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. It is our duty as Kurzicks to keep the Eternal Grove secure at all costs. Received word Luxon raiders are on the way to this area. We must not let them destroy this grove. You know what? I will leave that unaccepted so that I can read it next week as a refresher of like where the hell I am. Always Luxon unless you need Signet of Spirits unlocked. Yeah. So, to the best of my knowledge, Baby Carrot, you and Andrina are the only people I know who have a stated preference for Luxons. Hang on. I didn't swap these insightful staff heads. Let me salvage the bone here for, you know, bone. And then I think I shall call it, yeah, almost everybody goes for Kurziks instead. I don't necessarily know why. I don't really think about, you know, much about either of them, honestly. I do like the music on the Luxon side a bit better. And I suppose I like the Luxon outfits, the Luxon style, a little bit more than the Kurziks. You know, the Kurziks have more the, you know, the Russo goth thing going on that isn't necessarily a thing for me. But even having said that, I think the first time I played, I think I probably went Kurzick. I think because whatever guild I was in at that time, you know, went Kurzick, so we probably just all went that way. I actually picked Luxon because the NPCs in Great Temple of Balthazar. That's how you decided, because the Kurzick dude looked weird. This was before you knew anything about them both. Well, yeah, the looking weird thing is because, yeah, like Vasberg here. I mean, he feels like a character out of Coppola's, you know, Bram Stoker's Dracula. It's kind of a silly getup. But anyway, I'm getting a bit tired. I think I'm going to wrap up there. Reach the Eternal Grove. Now, I had mentioned 2 weeks ago, I was thinking the Guild War, this is still the Iron Man character. And I am committed to finishing the Iron Man thing, you know, going all the way through Nightfall, all the way through Eye of the North. I don't know if I'll do Warren Kryta. You know, I feel like maybe I will do Warren Kryta, if only so I can end with getting Isaiah's balance. You know, I feel like that'll be a good stopping point. I don't really have any interest in doing the Cantha, the Winds of Change thing. But maybe I'll end with Warren Kryta. Get Isaiah's balance, and that will officially unmake her from being Iron Man, because of course that's a collector's item. But what I do think I am going to do, because I have been getting a little tired of the Guild Wars, is doing this every other week. I kind of took last week off. You know, I played... What did I do? I think I did Dragon's Dogma a bit last Sunday. And so I think next Sunday I'll do a little bit of something else, not exactly sure what. Cheated at the Citadel area for Nightfall. Couldn't even do it with your main, so you rage quit with your iron. The Citadel, oh, do you mean Zaganer Bastion? The one where you have to defend the 3 towers? Or is it 5 towers? I forget. That mission's always a pain. The next one? This one. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with Nightfall. I've talked about it off and on a little bit. If, you know, what kind of restrictions, hero restrictions I'm going to put on myself for that. Because when Nightfall came out, you could have up to 3 heroes at once. I feel like in the spirit of Iron Man, maybe only running with 1 hero at a time. Or at least only 1 hero when specifically, you know, needed by the oh, the blasphemy thing. Yeah, okay, that one. Grand Court of Spelka. Thanks for the stream. Been lurking, not saying anything. Yeah, no problem, Pazu. If no one's talking, I'm talking to myself, and I talk to myself a lot as is. But yeah, I was thinking vaguely of just not using heroes as much as possible. There are certain missions where it requires you to take like Dunkoro or something. And of course I would use that, but otherwise try to use heroes as little as possible. The trick is, as Nightfall, I feel, is much more balanced around using heroes, i.e. using better skilled up builds, you know, in a lot of places. So I don't know how that'll work. But I've also got a ways to go before Nightfall. But anyway, I'm going to put up end stream here, or end stream, while I close things down and look for someone to raid. Alright, let's see. What is going on Twitch? Oh, hey, Baby Carrot, Ben is online right now. Let's see, Danger Dork is online, chatting. Justin is in Resident Evil 4, which I have not seen. I am thinking Resident Evil 4 is likely to be my next, Thanks for the stream. Good to catch the end of one after how many weeks? Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still doing all my normal times. They don't really change too much. Thankfully, every now and then I might take like Sunday off or something, but although actually no, the last couple times, like yesterday, I have been cutting my Saturday streams a little short. Mainly because I wanted to raid into Tessa because she was doing her Kana playthrough, but she just finished Tessa, or no, finished Tessa. She just finished Kana last night, so my Saturdays are going to be back to normal. Let's see. Don't do a lunging attack when you're standing on the edge. It was daylight savings over the weekend, all out of whack anyway. Clock went forward. Oh yeah, I need to look and see when ours are going to do that. Not just yet. It's good for stunning these guys too. That's good to know. Oh, here's the honeycomb. Oh, and there's what's his name? Let's see. I have a nice stick. Let's see what Danger Dork's. You know, I'll send you to Danger Dork. He's the only one of the. I've got a number of people online, but I actually haven't really hung out in their streams. Danger Dork's the only one I kind of know. I don't hang out in his streams as much as I should, but we have at least chatted before, so that's familiarity enough. It looks like he's currently doing a just chatting stream. It looks like maybe reacting to videos or something. So I'll send you guys over to him, and then yeah, Tuesday finishing up Kana Master playthrough, hopefully. Saturday finishing up Dragon's Dogma, hopefully. And then maybe next Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, I don't know. You know, there's a fair chance it'll be starting up Resident Evil 4. But I'm still kind of on the fence. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, I'm going to set up the raid here. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. Oh, wait. I did a shout-out.
It was right there.
Go downstairs. Well, there's the guy we're going to raid here.
What? I feel cold, angry, alone. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. I'm going to throw up or something.
Okay, let's try this correctly. You know, one more time with correct commanding. There we go. Oh, looks like I need to renew the sub to Stream Elements. But if you're subscribed, feel free to do the first message, which you just looks like a bunch of garbage. You know, unsubscribe, get the second one. Thanks everyone for hanging out, and I'll see you some other time. Oops, where's the button? There's the button.